at the Queer Cochran cookout this past Sunday. We had about 40 people, and it was like a big family reunion.
It was amazing. Our house was absolutely packed. We probably had just over 40 people. We ate, we swam.
We talked, we laughed, we learned about each other. We got to meet other spouses. We got to meet just other people who are on this journey. We got to just be us. We had our allies, we had our kids. It was like a big family reunion from like the cousin you hadn't seen in like 10 years, and you're like, oh my gosh,
that's
it's you.
That's exactly what I want to say. It was a family reunion, and you know, in a lot of ways, it wasn't anything special, but it was a chosen family reunion where everybody was there for each other. There was no animosity. There was no ill will. It was just a bunch of good friends, and it was a beautiful moment.
Family. We're not just friends, we're family. I call them all my family. They're all my babies. I love them all. I make sure, like, in the group, I'm like, every day I'm like, it's Monday, like, we're gonna have a great day, like, try to always give something positive, because some people don't have that at home, and I'll make sure they have that from us. I think it's really been about having community, having a family, really just feeling that connection that you have people for you. Like, when you lose all your connections that you had before transitioning, coming out, or anything, you know, you're kind of alone. And I feel like we've definitely made a family in there. We're growing every day, for sure.
And I want it to be a family that, you know, we do life together. We celebrate birthdays, we celebrate weddings, anniversaries.
Getting a new job. I mean, everything that you do with your family at home, you know, blood, like, you know, having a baby, having baby showers, bridal showers, like anything and everything.
And we're able to proudly take up the same spaces in public that everybody else is able to take up without condemnation, without criticism, just living our life.
We would not be holding the Pride picnic if we didn't have one of our allies doing what they've done. So.
When they come out and they're vocal, it definitely makes us feel like that we can walk with a little pep in our step, because we don't have to hang our head in shame when we walk through the center of town or Walmart. We've got friends, we've got allies, and you know, we've got people that we'll meet and we'll know and we can talk to and have that sense of community that a lot of people who especially have moved away have never felt before. But the one thing that is very apparent to me is the amount of people who have graduated here in the past 20 years who have reached out to us and made us really feel like we are righting a wrong that they couldn't do in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. And that makes us feel good that we're like really fighting for this silent minority.
I'm excited for them to have a moment to have a Pride in their local hometown. So I think that's huge. I know it's not a festival, I know it's not a whole production, but it's better than nothing.
Listen, I mean, we don't have the money to move to Atlanta. We don't have the money to move to California. We love our small town and we love the people here. We just want to provide a space where people feel just amazing, being able to be themselves and be their true self, and a place where our kids can grow up and they don't want to leave home. That's so important to us.
Definitely.
And, you know, maybe a place that people can finally come back to.
I want everybody in Middle Georgia to know, ally, you're part of the LGBTQ, you have a home with us. I promise. Like, I want to go to weddings. I want to be there. I want to be on life journeys with these people and just love them through whatever they need love them through.
I think for me, like, I want to dedicate this moment to our daughter who came out as lesbian, and I did not take that well. I was trying to be a part of the community, the greater Christian community, and it just, I felt like it made our family look bad, and you know, I was really just jealous and projecting on the fact that, you know, I wasn't able to be my true self. And she's been such an inspiration to me, and you know, I love her to death, and I don't know where I'd be without her.
And this is for our kids too. I want her to grow up and be proud, date who she pleases, and not have any judgment. You know, it's not easy for her, you know, to be weird and different. And like I tell her all the time, I was like, do it, own it. I said, if you're gonna say you're this, then own it. And she does.
She's very brave.
Very brave. A lot braver than I ever was.
Me too.